Hi everyone, I am Surikat Majumdar and today I will discuss about rule-based classifier in data mining. So what is rule-based classifier? The term rule-based classifier can be used to refer to any classification scheme that make use of if-then rules for class prediction, and after making such rules we have to measure the accuracy and the coverage of a rule. So what is the accuracy of a rule? The accuracy of rule is nothing but the ratio of the total instances covered by the rule and the positive instances covered by the rule. In here, let us assume that A is the total instances covered by the rule and Y is the positive instances covered by the rule. So the accuracy of rule R will be A intersection Y by A. And what is the coverage of the rule? The coverage of a rule is the ratio of the total instances of a dataset and the instances covered by the rule. As we know, the instances covered by the rule is A and the total instances covered by the rule is D. So the coverage of rule R will be A by D. So let us use an example to illustrate this. So this is a dataset of mushroom. So there is three rules of this mushroom dataset. The rule one is Bruces equals to yes and the class equals to edible. So now there is three negative instances in this rule, that is in the second row, in the seventh row and in the ninth row. There are three negative instances and five positive instances. The total number of instances covered by the rule is 8. So the accuracy will be 5 by 8, that is 62.5%. And as we know, the total instances covered by the rule is 8 and the total instances of the database is 9. There is 9 row, so the coverage will be 88.9%. In the rule 2, the stock shape equals to enlarging and the habitat equals to urban. That implies that class equals to poisonous. So in this rule there is 0 negative instances and 2 positive instances. So the accuracy of this rule is equal to 2 by 2 equals to 100%, and the coverage of this rule is 2 by 9, that is 22.2%. And in the third rule, odor equals to pungent, that implies that class equals to poisonous. So in this rule there is 0 negative instances and the number of positive instances is 3, so the accuracy will be 3 by 3 equals to 100%, and the coverage of this rule is 3 by 9, that is 33.33%. So let us assume another example for further clarification. So here is a dataset of Titanic. So there is two rules. First rule is sex equals to female, that implies that survived equals to 1, and the fear less than 11.13, that implies that survivor equals to 0. The accuracy of the first rule is A intersection B, that is the positive instances of this rule equals to 7 and the total instances covered by this rule is 7, so the accuracy will be 1, and the coverage of this rule is 7 by 11, that is the total instances covered by the rule is 7 and the instances of the dataset, total instances of the dataset is 11, so the coverage will be 63.6%. In the second rule, the A intersection Y, that is the positive instances of this rule is 2 and the total instances covered by this rule is 4, so the accuracy of this rule is 2 by 4, that is 0.5%, that implies the 50%. What is the coverage of the second rule? There is 4 instances in it and total instances of the dataset is 11, so the coverage of this rule is 4 by 11, that is 36.3%. so in here we successfully successfully used two dataset. We successfully used the rule-based classifier in two dataset. So thank you.